morning. I am Ms.C.Petchiammal, Assistant Professor of Microbiology, SFR College for Women, Sivahasi. Previous class complete the topic is semen. So, this class is going to the saliva, and saliva is a forensic indicator, and final topic demonstrating the presence of saliva. So, saliva is definition. So, is a slightly alkaline secretion and constantly by the salivary gland and released to the mouth. So, it lubricate the membrane surface and issuing and swallowing of food. It contains the enzyme of alpha amylase enzyme in salivary gland is present. So, its breakdown of starch and do not have important role in the digestion of carbohydrates. So, it is also other enzymes contains lysozyme, some salt and mucin. So, the saliva stains, so identifiable and presence of the alpha amylase protein or their enzyme activity. So, it false positive result. So, other amylase production such as pancreatic and bacterial amylase. So, next saliva is a forensic indicator. So, it is one of the most important criminal activities during bite marks and face mask used to the during criminal activity. So, it is a corner to the mouth, saliva act and rebels is corner to the mouth during hanging owing to pressure from the nose, the salivary glands. So, the trouble is usually from the side opposite the knob. So, this can provide supporting evidence if deciding the dead person supporting evidence can provide from hanging or was placed in a nose after dying some other case. So, next is this can be difficult complex suicide person. So, before hanging, so stabbed and slashed, so the suicide is very difficult cases. Saliva is a good source of DNA. DNA is also known as deoxyribonucleic acid. So, although the levels are considerably lower than in blood. So, it suffers from greater fragmentation, and one of the saliva is mainly detectable from the drugs. So, last final topic demonstrating the presence of saliva. So, this Woods lamp 320 to 400 nanometers. So, UV light source is illuminated by the saliva fluorescence. So, this fluorescence occur in absorbs light and re-emit at the longer wavelength. So, for fluorescing spots on body or clothing should be circled, and the future extract and confirmatory analysis. So, fluorescence 24 hours is only indicative, the fluorescence declines is little among them the 24 hours. So, fluorescence in UV light including urine, certain necrotics and food colorings such those in fruit pulp juices. So, short wavelength 180 to 280 nanometer UV light is harmful effect. So, the DNA damage therefore be handled with carefully. Thus, there is move to detect saliva and other biological strains by using laser light source that improve contrast against background or induce fluorescence at longer wavelength. So, the light source is often interference filters and color goggles. Goggles means sunglasses that restrict the wavelength of light visible to the operator. So, some examples saliva stains can be observed in white cotton background. So, using excitation wavelength 450 nanometers and operator wears yellow goggles. RSID. So, RSID full form is rapid stain identification of human saliva is one of the saliva tests in immunochromatography, flow immunochromatography strip. So, the detection the presence of amylase protein, so binding to specific antibiotics rather than enzymatic activity. So, currently one of the fastest and most sensitivity test it is RSID. So, cross react with alpha amylase and urine and breast milk. So, Raman spectroscopy is one of the detect to saliva and even distinguish the saliva came from man or woman. So, the technique has most advantage of being non-destructive and with the development of handheld devices. It may be possible to detect many substances at the crime scene using a single machine. So that's all demonstrating the presence of saliva and saliva as a forensic indicator. So thank you for watching this video.